Hello everyone, Emily here. Today I am going to make a hair tie for my granddaughter. She is going out on an adventure tomorrow, skating and an arcade, and she has a really cute little outfit that's beige and brown she's going to wear, and I'm going to make her a hair tie to match. So I have my brown, it's kind of a brownish, and this beige. The brown is mainstay because we know I love a Walmart, and the other one is Red Heart, and that was a super saver. So this doesn't take very long. It's something really nice that you can make for your grandkids or your children, and they'll really appreciate it. So I'm going to start with this dark color, and she does have some beautiful long dark blonde hair. So I'm just going to do a slip knot, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go underneath, and I have my yarn here on the top. And I'm just going to do a single crochet all the way around, and I'm going to go ahead and bury this string so I don't have to worry about it later. And as you do your single crochets all the way around, I'm going to try to make them pretty tight. Like, you can see I'm not pulling them as I go along, but I want these single crochets to be pretty tight. Almost to the end of burying that strand. And what I'm going to do is, as I get closer, I'm going to push these tight. And when I get these new rubber bands, these hair ties, I always go like this a little bit, just so that they're looser. So this one is nice and loose. And you can see I'm just doing a single crochet all the way around. And these are really cute if you do them like festive for Easter. You could do pastels, put them in their Easter baskets. Christmas, use Christmas yarn. You could do white, pink, purple for outfits. Or you can just do a whole bunch of crazy colors and just let them wear whatever they like. This would be really cute on little tiny ponytails, and they could wear one on each side of their head, either matching or not matching. That would be cute. But this doesn't take very long, and it's really simple, and it's just going to look adorable in her hair. So you can see I have it where it's not all twisted up. And I'm sure you've seen this a million times, but you know what? It never hurts to bring the idea back up in case someone hasn't seen it. Because I'm sure there's new people to YouTube all the time. So see how I just pushed it and I have more room? I want to make sure that I do that because I don't want her to put it in her hair, and when she pulls it open, that you can see an empty spot. Okay, so I think I did really well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do a slip stitch in this first stitch here, and I've connected it. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to use this brown anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off and leaving me a nice long tail. I'm going to grab this beige because it's not white by any means. I'm going to tighten a knot here. I do love my knots. And I can always bury this later. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 3. And it depends on how big you want your little twisty things to be. I think I'm going to do 5. I think I want them to stand out pretty good. So I'm going to go into the back stitch here. And I'm going to do a slip stitch. And I'm going to chain 5. And I'm going to do a slip stitch into the very next stitch. And as you can tell, I'm only going into the back stitch. And I'm going into that back stitch, bearing this as I go. Slip stitch. I'm going to chain 5. And I'm going to do a slip stitch in the back stitch. So I'm not missing any stitches. I'm making sure that I do each one. However, I am making sure that I'm only going in the back loop. Because when I go around again, I'm going to go into the front loop with the same color. Now, you could use a different color, which would be really cute, because then you could have 2 colors on it, like white and red. You could make a red, white, and blue one. That would be really cute. Just make sure you go in that back loop. Whoops, slip stitch. And you could do more of these stitches if you wanted to. You could even make when you go around the next time and you go in the front stitches, you could make those even higher. Like I could do 10 of those instead of just 5. So just keep doing that all the way to the end. Aren't those cute? Alright, so I'm at the end here. So I'm just going to go ahead and go into that last stitch there. And there we go. Now, if I was going to change colors, I'd tie that off, but I'm going to keep it the same color. So now I'm going to go around in these front loops. So I'm just going to go right here in the front. Do me a slip stitch. And I'm going to go ahead and do 5. If you wanted to, I'm going to go in the next stitch here. You could do more if you wanted one layer to be higher than the other. Sorry, I'm running out of breath here. So you could do more if you wanted to. So you could have one higher than the other. You could have a different color. Ooh, this would be really pretty in that yarn my daughter got me. This cotton. You could use cotton too because I do throw these in the washer. This peaches and cream. Oh, I just love this. Reminds me of a unicorn. But you can use your cotton yarn also. These do hold up really good in the washer. And the little kids just love these. You know, it's just something nice and pretty to have in your hair. So you could, you know, make up your own pattern, your own colors. You could do the whole thing, even this part, in one color if you wanted to. If your child just likes all pink or all purple, you could put beads in it. That would be really pretty. And how you would do that is before you start, you would put a whole bunch of beads on your yarn and go ahead and start crocheting. And you could just grab one bead at a time and bring it up if you wanted to. Or you could even string some beads and tie it on here and let it hang. I was thinking what would be really cute is just to make some long little spiral, like, you know, spirals to hang down, so that would be in their hair when they wear it. I think that would be really cute too. So, but this is how you do it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you'll give this a try. This is a really fast project and it doesn't use very much yarn at all, so you could always just use your scrap yarn. If you're like me, you don't want to waste any yarn. I take all my scrap yarn and put it on one ball, and I just keep adding to that ball. And then when I get quite a few of them, then I will make a blanket out of all my scraps, and it will just be all different colors. But I do not like to waste any of my yarn. Alright, I'm here at the end. You can see here, I don't have very much left to do. So when I'm done, I'm just going to go ahead and tie it off. You could add stuff to this if you wanted to. Like I said, beads, put long pieces of curls, whatever you'd like. But I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This is really nice and pretty thick with all this yarn on it. Look at that. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So, will you guys enjoy the rest of your day? And I hope you'll give this a try. And I gotta say, it's not as fluffy when you use the cotton yarn. I like using this yarn because I just think that it feels more fluffy. I'm just going to bury that tail there in this one. And it will be ready to go on her beautiful little head. And, you know, they can always wear it on their arm as a bracelet until they feel like they're ready to put it on their head. But this is cute. And the brown is just on the bottom. I guess you can't really see it, but that's okay. Well, you guys have a great day. Stay safe, and I will be back soon. Bye.